Here are 7 productivity tips for incredibly busy people. I'll bet you can relate to that because today there's so much to do. There's always an endless number of activities that we can get involved with. But technology, when used the right way, can help us to get more done in less time, do it faster, do it better when we do it the right way. Hi, I'm Terry Brock. I get a chance to bounce around the world talking to people about all kinds of ways they can use technology for marketing, reaching others, reaching out to people, and building relationships with technology, also using it for more productivity. So what I want to do is I wanted to share with you some ideas and tips that I put together. Matter of fact, I got a little presentation here I want to share with you on my Keynote here on my MacBook Pro, sharing my slides with you so that you can see what that is. As you look at it, we got 7 productivity tips. They're for incredibly busy people, and a lot of us fall into that category. We're going to talk about a number of these that I think can help you and help you get a lot more done. Because you see, I look at it this way. Technology is really there to help you leverage what you're doing. Technology is going to let you leverage your abilities and get more done in less time. That's really why we're using it in the first place. And by the way, if you have some questions on this or comments, you can reach me at terrybrock.com. That's the main site. I'm on Twitter at Terry Brock and over on Hive at Terry Brock. Also, of course, on Hive, it's all in lowercase. But that way you can follow up if you want to a little bit later. One of the first I find is voice dictation. Voice dictation gives me the ability to get more done because think about it. You can talk faster than you can write or faster than you can type. When you talk, it comes out much more in a flow. And the real benefit of that is not just that you're doing it faster, that is good, but it's that you're making sure you keep that flow going when you're thinking of something and you want to get your ideas out there. Sometimes we spend our time typing away. Oh, I made a mistake here. Oh, another mistake. Oh, if I could just learn how to type. And now you're going into a downward spiral and you're thwarting your brain from getting more creative ideas. By using it, you can do a lot with it. Matter of fact, today, one of the nice things about it, we've got so many possibilities here, like Cortana on the Windows side, Siri over on iOS, and there's others right here. One I particularly like that I kind of fought against is right here, Amazon, the Echo Dot. This is a little tool. Matter of fact, got one right here, like this. This Echo Dot, I really resisted it for a long time, because I was concerned with the privacy issues. They're always monitoring you. Well, guess what? Your smartphone is as well. Your iOS or Android device are doing that. But with Amazon, you can turn it off. You just press a button on there, and it takes care of it real easy. Matter of fact, let me just show you what it is right here. This is my Echo Dot. It's one of them. We've got a few of them in the house here. And it's got a little red button here. I think I can see that if I move it that way. There we go. You can see there's a little red button there. When I press that, the Alexa cannot hear me. And Alexa is the key word that I would use to start this up, although you can change the word a little bit on some of them too. But this works really well for playing music, lively music or quiet music, doing some research. Hey, Alexa, what's the weather here today? Or what's it going to be in this place I might be going to when we get around to traveling again? And when we do all of those kind of activities, you can use it. So I would recommend that you look into it, see what's available with voice technology and start using that because it has a lot of capabilities to let you get more done in less time. Voice dictation is something I really recommend. Another tool I use often is called Evernote. Evernote is a tool that lets you record notes, and you can do that with text. You can do it with pictures. I like this because when you get an idea, sometimes you can put it into Evernote real quickly, and then it's stored in the cloud. Then you have a collection of your thoughts when you get those really good ideas, rather than saying, oh, of course I'll remember that one, and then you don't. What you can do is have it right there in the cloud with Evernote. Works nicely. I also use on my Note 10 Plus, it's one of the smartphones I have, I use the notes that are there, the Samsung notes, and they are excellent. Really nice because I can put information in there. I can take a picture of something. When I go to a seminar, I can take pictures of items that are going on, slides of the speaker, and I like to get a picture of the room. Plus, I can dictate, sometimes real softly if I'm in a meeting. Usually, I wouldn't do that. I'd use a keyboard when I'm in the meeting. If we're doing it. But if you're on your own, you can do it that way. And another nice thing about this is when we watch videos, a lot of us do learning by videos, training, educational videos. I like to watch that at home. And then when it's a recorded video, I can pause it and go, oh, that was really good. Click and have that. Or if the speaker said something really, really good, I go, oh, that was so good. I just rewind it just a little bit, go back just a little ways there, and then turn on the recording, and go for it, playing it again. Now I've got the audio of that really exceptionally good thing. I can take notes of it. I've got pictures of it, and it's all working well. Evernote's a great tool for making sure you can have that as well and keep that moving. Here's a third one that I found real helpful. It is Google Photos. I had heard about it and didn't think I was going to use it that much, and now I'm using it for so much. Look at this. There's just a collage of all kinds of pictures there, pictures that I take, and I might take several options of a picture because, hey, it's not like we have to pay for each development. I put it up there, and then if I see something I really like, I've got it. I can send it to somebody else. I can have it printed. I can download it, put it on my computer, send a video over to someone. I can get pictures of articles that I particularly like, that I want to retain to read later, and I can do all that right there in Google Photos. They have a free version and they have a paid version. I really like using that. Number 4, here's one of my real buddies I like. It's called Loom. Loom is so nice. It gives you the ability to create video. And that's kind of what I've done down here. Matter of fact, you can see on the pictures right here. These are several of my Loom videos that I've got, and you'll see a capsule of me. This is a great way to send video email where you can have a link. You're not attaching the video to the file. You're just getting a link, much as if I were going to send you a YouTube link. Go, oh, here's a good video for you to watch on YouTube. Put it in there that way. This way, you're able to store a lot of information, and you can share your screen with Loom. I do that often when I want to reply to an email. Someone sends me an email, I go, oh, I want to get back with them on that, and I want to make sure that they're getting the kinds of information they need. I can send it by video, and it does it much, much better. So this is a great little tool, and I highly recommend looking into what you can do with Loom and the kind of capabilities that are going to be there, and what you can do with it. It's a real nice little tool, and I'm finding that I'm using Loom extensively now for staying in touch with people, making sure that they know it's me. And I would highly recommend that. Over at loom.com, they have a free version and they have a paid version. I used the Loom free version for a long time, and now I'm using the paid version and find it has some really nice features for a very, very reasonable price of about $100 per year. So it's a good, good little tool. And so that, again, that is Loom, and I recommend looking into that. And another thing I want to mention to you is, we all use smartphones a lot. What I would recommend is to consider using multiple devices. I have personally right now an iPhone 11 and a Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. Why would I do that? Well, besides getting extra geek points from the guys back at the treehouse for that, it makes you look a little more nerdy. And to me, that's a positive thing. But this gives me the ability to get more done. I have them on 2 separate carriers. So when I'm traveling, if one carrier is strong in an area and another one isn't, I'm able to switch back and forth. Also, having the 2, I get certain apps that are available only on one format. There's often apps that are only available on iOS. There's other apps that I really love that are only available on Android, or maybe the one-on-one system is better than the other. Having 2 gives you a backup. Here's another advantage too. Sometimes batteries will go dead. Yep. Now, we can carry the extra batteries with it. That's nice. But also, it's nice to know I've got another device itself that I can use. And that's a real handy little feature that gives you the ability to do a lot of different activities, and to make sure that what you're doing is you're getting the kind of information you need and getting it when you need it on there. And here's another one. Don't freak out. Number 6, plan, and then I want you to execute with speed. Too often, we get so frenetic. We get so discombobulated, I think is the technical term for it. We're worn out. Instead, stepping back and planning, and then executing with speed. And here's another step that can help you. A 7th step, I want you to look at SEM. Looking at SEM, and what that means to me is I want you to look at the study, the exercise, and then the meditation. By study, learn something new, read, watch videos, attend courses, listen to audio. Do that to stretch your mind and learn something new that's relevant to help you in your business and your personal life every day. And then number 2, exercise. Yeah, do the strength building exercises, muscle building. Do something that's aerobic, get your heart racing a little bit faster. Make sure you do some stretching as well. Do this, of course, with good medical oversight and what's going to be medically sound for you. Don't do something that's going to hurt you. Really good idea is to go to your medical professional and ask, okay, this is what I want to do. What do you recommend given my body type, given where I am, etc. Doing that would be good. And then meditation, often just being quiet, thinking, Meditation with breathing is very good. I found that to be very helpful for me. Prayer might work for you. Find the tools that's going to work for you and practice those on a regular basis, because that will help you. That SEM, study, exercise, meditation every day is a real practical tool to get more done. Again, if you want to reach me, I'm at terrybrock.com or over on Hive at Terry Brock. You can reach me there, and we're going to be taking off. By the way, that's a picture that I took just out the window here a little while ago when the space shuttle was taking off. That's from Cape Canaveral to us there. So we're there on there, and I thought I'd put that in there a way of, hey, we're going to take off and go even higher and get even better. So thank you very much for joining me today, and I'm going to look forward to hearing from you.